to the LOUDLABS show with Kpook, the mayor.
Now what you see is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. And me, Lou Man, and my guest, we're gonna try to move your feet. Now I brought two guests along. His name is Mr. Scott. The other man on the right of me is Todd. He won yo at the top. Now here we go on this free flow, cause we do it all the time. Now it's time for us to start this show, the last show, one more freaking time. Yo, check it out. We got the LOUDLABS show. We do this show every time. It's always correct. We got DJ Lou Man over here. I got some special guests coming over here. We're going to talk about something that you've never seen us talk about yet. We're going to talk about food. We got the best food coming from you. This food has been so good. It's been around since 1978. We're talking about fish tacos. Todd One is definitely here. And I got some special friends of mine from long time ago. But besides that, we're going to get this show started. It's the LOUDLABS show. We do it like this all the time. Let's start the show. Yo, Todd One, you know what time it is again.
Yeah, it's that time.
It's a special time today. This is like a fun show right here. This is all giggles and laughs show.
Yeah, you surprised me.
Yeah, I mean, look, I know all kinds of guests, and I thought I wanted to bring something real funny to you this time.
Did you bring the guests today? they rolling around with you?
Well, they wasn't rolling, but we've been planning this for a long time, and I wanted to make you smile.
I had a feeling you guys were planning something.
I was really setting stuff up, showing you pictures and this and that, and eventually it's...
Yeah, now we went live today.
Now it's live.
Now we went live.
And you got the biggest smile. You're going through history right now, right?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, you brought some very old good friends of ours from way back in the high school days.
Yes. But we can't call them very old.
No, they're not very old. Time has gotten old. The girls aren't old.
I think they've actually aged like
wine. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. Yes, absolutely beautiful.
Yes, and now we can say freaky things to them without getting bad.
I don't know about that.
So Todd, today I brought a very special guest, a very good friend of mine, and I've known him for a long time, and he's gonna feed our gut today.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I haven't eaten all day. I've been sleeping all day, so
that's a good thing. And then I hear you might have to do some work today. Tonight.
We're working tonight, right? We're working tonight.
Yeah. We're definitely working.
Better have
tonight.
your fucking work clothes.
So you can't. You gotta have a full stomach when you're working. And so
well, sometimes a full stomach doesn't work so good when you're fucking jogging up freeways to go look at dead people.
No, and you're all hopped up on energy drinks and stuff. It doesn't quite work all the time.
Sometimes, you get back in the car and your stomach starts talking to you.
Just as long as you don't upchuck what you ate.
No, I haven't puked yet on the job yet.
Okay, that's good. What have you seen?
Have
you seen some reil bad,
I've puked
gnarly
on the job.
You fucking puke like a cat, though. I mean, you always puke. I've never gotten sick on the job.
Right.
I had to go to the bathroom. I had to get home.
What's the most gnarliest thing you've seen?
Two things. Two of the gnarliest things I've ever seen working this job with Scott is while I was training with Scott. There was that kid that disappeared. He's a soccer player from up in
San Francisco,
Berkeley, San Francisco area, and he was down at a USC party.
Yeah, it was at a USC party. He made his way to Frat Row. And
he got scared. There were some dudes chasing him. He was drunk, but it came out because his cell phone. They kept trying to ping him and find him on his cell phone. Anyhow, he ended up wandering up on top of the 10 freeway off of the Vermont overpass, Vermont or Wash, right there.
It was the 10 in Vermont, 10 in Hoover,
Vermont.
right between Vermont and Hoover.
And the kid got touched by like 4 cars and got exploded all over the fucking freeway.
Whoa.
Yeah, he was a mess. He was everywhere. But the most horrific thing I've ever seen since doing this gig is got to be, I got a call of a woman that was stabbed or altercation, and it was on Manchester in the 110. And I just happened to be staged right down the street, so I was there pretty quick. But as I got there, I showed up, and there's our competition. There's another stringer out there, but he was close. He had his camera down by his side, and he was like trying to like console her, see if she's okay. And I was parked across the street, and I just looked up. I was looking out my window, the driver's side window, and I was like, "What the fuck am I looking at?" And this woman's face was basically spaghetti. Like, her eye was hanging out, her lip, I mean, her whole face was just shredded because she was dragged by a car.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking horrific. And so I got scared. I sat in the car and was just like, well, what do? I don't even want to get out of the car. I don't even want to get out of the fucking car, man. Right. So so the other stringer, he kind of was trying to console her, but she fell down in the street, and then she rolled over, and I saw his face. So I think he was like, "Fuck, what do I do?" And the fire department wasn't even there yet.
Was she still alive?
Yeah, she was still alive. She was fucking screaming, dude. And that's what I'm saying. I was like, no, this is way too scary. I'm not even getting out of the fucking car on this one. But finally, I got out, and the police then showed up, and then the fire shows up. Because see, sometimes it's awkward. If you show up to a scene sometimes, which Scott and I have done, he's done it 100 times. If you show up sometimes at the scene, depending on what the scene is, when you're there before the fire department or the police department, and it's just like residents or the people that were involved in the altercation that you're showing up to, and they just see you pop out with a fucking camera, and sometimes people are like, "What the fuck are you doing with a camera? How come you're not?" Because they see us show up in our cop cars, so they're like, "How come you're not here to help?"
Stringer cars,
stringer cars, fucking cop car,
stringer cars.
Caprice.
No, they're stringer cars. But no, and the thing is, when you show up to a scene before they get there, like say somebody's shot. It just looks like he's sleeping, because you're used to seeing, when you see it on the news, you're used to seeing him surrounded by firefighters
dead,
or police.
it looks like they're sleeping.
Or not even that. Like if he's shot and he's just laying there on the ground, it's like he's sleeping on the ground or like a bum. So you don't really, doesn't compute in your head like, oh, that's my victim, when that's because there's no firefighters or police around to make you realize it's
sometimes it's just awkward because, like, depending on, like I said, the situation, and sometimes they're chaotic, and sometimes the guys just laying there waiting for someone to fucking check them out. You got a lot of like homies in the neighborhood, and you get like people that are wanting to know who the fuck we are with a camera.
Right.
It's like it's like lights, camera, action. Give me some, make me some money, and so it's a little awkward. So sometimes I wait. Sometimes I'll just sit in the car like that for that when the woman had her face fucking falling apart. I kind of waited until I could hear sirens and police are showing up, because that particular stand where she got busted. There's I would say ladies of the evening that work that corner. Hookers.
Hoes.
So there
304s.
Yeah. So that corner right there, there's a donut shop and there's a Subway. So there's action that goes on all night long in that corner. So there was a dude that dragged it, because there was witnesses that I talked to later at night, and this lady was she got in the van, and then she wanted out of the van, and then that dude was like, well, fuck you. And I think what happened was there was she was trying to get out, and he just was like, well, fuck you, I'm gonna drag you. And he did.
It's not funny, but
no, he dragged her, and then he let go of her. She got thrown clear, and the 110 freeway was right there. So he split and mashed up on the 110 north. So he got away, and that lady was. I mean, then when the paramedics came too, they were trying to help her, and she could not. I mean, she couldn't see anymore, and she was screaming off her fucking ass off, and just trying to like she needed help, and they were like, "We're paramedics, we're trying to help," and I was trying to like run around and shoot different angles, and I was trying to zoom in, and like I zoomed in once, and then I was the one time I zoomed in. I shot the whole thing wide from the rest of the part, and I still, even when I looked at that video when I got done that night, it looks like crazy, like scary movie shit.
You still have it?
Oh yeah, I'm looking for it right now.
Man, where are you gonna look for it, man? Nobody wants to see that.
I can find that right now if you want to see it. No, all right, I won't show it. I won't show it.
Man, yeah, we're about to eat, man.
I won't show it. No, I do want to say though about that is when moments before we get there, that is probably the most unsafe spot in the city, because obviously something happened. But like Todd said, when we get there, it's still unsafe. But as we're traveling there, if the cops and firefighters get there before us, it's actually the safest place in the city.
Right.
Because once you're surrounded by all the officers who aren't there to protect you, but will if they have to.
Right.
They'll help you. Like I said, if they have to.
I've fucking been attacked twice, and I've been asking for fucking help. Fucking they're just like, good luck, white boy.
Yeah, when Todd started this job, he got attacked and followed more than
every
anybody
other fucking
I've ever
week.
heard.
I was getting attacked and yelled at and screamed at, and fucking some people would rush up on me. I'm just like, I remember like, why do you wear boots when you work? He goes, because sometimes you might have to kick someone in the fucking chest. So ever since then, I wear boots every night.
You must wear those boots. That's
gotta wear the boots.
And just for a little reference, when someone's laying on the ground and they're dead,
yeah,
They're taking a dirt nap.
Yeah, dirt
Well,
naps.
You know, that's quote Ice Cube.
Oh yeah, dirty naps.
Catch a dirt nap.
Yeah, no, we catch people taking dirt naps all night long on this job.
I really love that. So that's good to hear. See, you guys broke down a little bit what you guys actually do to me. So now I'm very. You know,
We got to get you out in the car one night.
I'm ready to go on a stringer adventure.
You got to come out with us one night. Take Lou and one of the cars.
What's the different cars, you guys, and then we just go out and just do our thing.
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, I think that'd be.
I think it'd
fun.
be fun for me to sit in the back seat of the two of you. Like Todd drive, you sit in the front seat, and I'll sit in the back.
Take all 4 of us, 3 of us.
And all the, we'll make it happen. This was tried.
Yeah,
once.
it's on its last leg, huh?
Well, it needs a suspension job for sure.
Okay, well, wait, when you get the
Or
suspension.
we go on the FJ. We go on the FJ.
We could do
We
that.
could string in the FJ.
That's FJ.
Yeah.
I want to light up the light. And
Hey,
then
The what?
The what? You want to put the cherry on top?
I want to light up the light. And then I want to fly the
drone?
The news drone?
I want to push the button to make
we-
the drone go up.
We don't do no droning while we're working.
Oh, no drone.
Drone and boning. You ever seen that on YouTube?
No.
Droning boning?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to check it out tonight.
People fly drones over while people are boning. The girls have seen droning boning. The girls know what droning boning is.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
So, what's wrong?
I forgot to turn things off.
So, what'd you do today?
Today, I went to work today at Grand Park. You know, I'm getting the park set up and getting it ready for this big event.
Do you have a set schedule over there?
No. They'll email me and say, hey,
And how much in advance?
We got these hours, and this was only 24 hours, not even 24.
Oh wow!
They're like, hey, we got this thing that needs to be done. Do you want to take it or not? And I say yes, of course. I'm saying
That's cool.
yes.
So they're flexible hours, right?
Very flexible.
And even if you said no, if you turn that down, that's cool with it.
No, they'll find someone else. 'Cause
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of us, but they like me, so they're like
Right.
giving me all. And I told them,
Well,
look,
who
I'm
don't?
working all the time.
Who don't fucking like
So
poop?
No, seriously.
No, there's-
Who doesn't like you?
There's a few people.
Do you know?
There's a few.
There's probably a couple of haters
Couple
out
of
there.
haters.
There's probably a couple of them out there, but the only reason why they hating on me, hate, is because they don't know me. That's the only reason why. So it's like, oh, who's this fucking Kpook guy? Fuck him. But you know, I'm
Fuck
gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. There's a guy that I met the other night, and he was.
I feel like I should put this microphone over there, right in the middle.
For sound effects. He was offering me, he says, you know what? He came up to me, this is Monday night. I was at the Motown Mondays.
Yeah.
And he came up to me, he goes, is your name Kpook? I said, yeah. He goes, oh man, you know, I'm real sorry about everything. You know, I don't know if you remember me, he named his friend. He says, look, man, I'm in France right now. And you do a YouTube show, right? And I said, yeah, have you seen it?
Shut the front door.
And I said, yeah. And I said, you seen it? He goes, yeah, I've seen a couple of the shows. He said, man, we need you in France. And I looked at him, I said, I just can't go right now.
But you can tell them they have YouTube in France.
But
Tell them to come on in.
he's only here
Well,
for...
what does he do? What does he do?
He is a DJ also, but he's leaving. I just talked to him today. He's leaving on Monday. So it's not enough time to get him to come in. But he was like, man, there's some radio spots out there in France. We need you to come on out. Let's try something. I'm like, you know, that would be great. What a story would be, man comes out of prison. He's doing everything. He's got a YouTube show with his buddies, and they're hanging out. And now I'm in France. I think that'd be a full circle right there. And I'd be like,
Can man leave country?
man can't leave country. But if I'm telling him, look, I got a great opportunity in France where I can eat croissants and drink tea.
Wine.
Okay, wine.
Yeah. Tea's
and
England.
I don't have to bother with you guys anymore in America. I'll be back in 2 years.
Yeah,
I'm
you're not
going to
gonna
do
go
it.
to France.
And I would love to go to France. You know, I want to date a girl with a hairy armpit.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Hey, stick around here. It's coming back. It's coming back.
Yeah.
I'm looking for girls with bush.
You go to the Fuck Yeah
Still.
festival. Yeah.
I don't want to see my girl work and do it. So I want to see that.
Just go to the
bush.
Fuck Yeah festival. Is that downtown this year? Is that the Fuck Yeah FYF?
I don't know. about
FYF?
it. Yeah, FYF.
Let's go to FYF. There'll be plenty of hairy girls there.
Pretty hairy girls there, man. There's something about. I mean, I don't want them to have the afro bush. I just want them to have a trim.
Just
like,
nice.
Yeah, like
a triangle.
I mean, they can put a heart on it. They can do something, but it's got to be some hair there, just a little bit of hair.
All right.
Because I came from the '70s. I'm a '70s child. When I opened up my
in the
place,
'70s, you were fucking. You were.
What do you know about Bush in the 70s? Like,
Yeah,
what?
Wait a minute, I was born in
Yeah, but you don't
71.
care about it until
but
the
you weren't
late 80s.
You weren't playing in the 70s. You was
Listen, I was looking at Playboy in 78.
okay.
That
So-
explains a lot.
And
that
we
really
had-
does explain a
and
lot.
we had on TV and Select. We used
Oh,
to be
yeah,
like,
on
TV. You gotta look at this right in between this.
I had on TV and my friend at Select, we had to push the button
And turn that key,
turn the
the key. Remember
and
the
his,
key?
And his parents used to go to bed. We'd turn that key
Key on, boom.
Oh man, I was watching old porn for sure. So
fucking. But I don't know the hair, dude. I don't know, man.
I mean, it gets caught in your teeth, but I mean,
No, that landing strip thing. All right, but I don't know, man. You get ladies. No, this shit ain't easy.
Keep it easy for us. Okay, so since I'm talking about eating again.
Right.
So
Always.
Whoa, nice
eating.
segue there, buddy. Nice segue.
if that, so in that note, let's bring in our guest, the one and only Taco Nazo, 1978. It was founded, and we're gonna bring in the son of the original owners, Mr. Omar. Can you please come and step on in?
Just adjust that mic
Big
right
O.
there. How you like it there? Big O, is that what you go by?
Omar, my name is Omar.
Omar?
Omar Romero.
So Omar, how are you doing today?
Hey man, thank you for having me. I'm glad to be a part of this whole thing, the LOUDLABS show.
One word.
Loud
I
Labs.
pushed them together.
LOUDLABS show.
Loud
Represent.
Labs
What's
show.
up? Stand
What's
up.
with the Loud Loud Show?
Stand up.
Stand up.
So Omar, what do you have? You own taco Mexican restaurants?
Well, yeah. Well, basically, my parents are the pioneers here in Southern California when it comes to fish tacos. My family's from Ensenada, Baja California, and we've been doing it since 1978. So we're the originators in the fish taco game.
Originators.
The originators. And if you probably eating a fish taco, it's probably somebody that usually probably worked for us or a family member.
All right. All right. Well, let me tell you something about fish tacos.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like I haven't had any of your tacos yet, but
Right.
back in the day, Taco Surf.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know where this conversation's going.
Taco Surf. Back in the day, we used to go down on 2nd Street and you go drink at the AI all night, Acapulco in there or wherever the fuck we were on, on the strip there. But after 2 o'clock, Taco Surf used to throw out their little cart right there, and they used to sell dollar tacos, and I could put down like 20.
Yeah.
Easy.
Wait, when was that? What was that?
Oh, that's
This is mid 90s.
93,
yeah.
94, 95. But then they were $1 at a pop at
Yeah,
first,
not
and
anymore.
then and not anymore though. They bumped that up because they got the
Oh yeah,
big
man, it's
eaters, like-
1990, bro. Come
Right.
on,
Well,
man.
man.
Like, dude, inflation,
was
bro.
around.
Inflation. Reagan wasn't around anymore.
You get to, you know.
But you know what? His fish tacos,
Yo.
those fish tacos were good, but they were kind of small. But
Well, I was
you
going to
would
ask
eat
you.
20 of his.
I was asking, do you bread yours or is
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
they're
it's
all-
an
they're
Ensenada
same?
style. It's an Ensenada style breaded fish, like the
Is
fried.
is that the Ensenada style?
Yeah, that's the
All right.
Ensenada style, bro. I mean, my family's from Ensenada, and then we're from Baja, so like, we were pretty much the ones that like coined that whole like style of fish tacos, and pretty much been doing it since 1978.
1978.
And like, it's a blessing, for me, second generation here, and to be able to continue the tradition and keep the culture alive, and kind of like add the new flavor of the new world, millennium, and all that stuff that was going on right now.
New palettes are out there.
Yeah, and right now, like, we're in Southern California. There's nothing but Mexicans here, and like, dude, they need to eat, and like, that's what we cater to. Like, we're the spot where the Mexicans go eat. You know
Right.
what I mean?
We're the spot where the Mexico. Well, no, yeah. You guys 24 hours?
Oh no, we're like 9 to 9, pretty basic. We have 6 locations, but my shop's in Bellflower.
What shop? Where is that at Bellflower and what?
It's right on the laundry, right off the 605. So like, if you're on the 605, you just get off on the laundry, you go west. We're about a quarter mile on the left-hand side.
All right.
So there's a
Right, across the street from Bellflower
Taco
High
Bell,
School.
right?
Yeah, right across the street from
right
Bellflower.
next door.
Yeah.
Or Yamaha, the Yamaha dealership.
Exactly, right across the street from that. And I'm right there. I mean, we've been posted.
Fuck Taco Bell.
Yeah, man, I'm right there.
That's not real
And
anyway.
And you're right there where you can get to figure
get
out. You want to go right here?
You want Taco
wanna go
Bell
the
or you
real
want
one?
El Pollo Loco?
You
You
want
get the choice.
authentic or you want the fucking
And
corporate
Their,
fucking?
their parking lots, is not that busy as ours. I'll just say that. But,
So it's basically, do you want $5 and a smile, are $5 and a stomach ache.
Right.
Well, they have good commercials, bro. They have really good commercials, man.
Sure, right.
They're like
the chalupa,
dude, like
that double.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
I want to. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I want one of those.
Right.
Bro, you know?
Taco Bell every now and then, like, you know, I was gonna, you know, Taco Bell every now and then is not bad,
It's
you know,
not,
but it does give you that fucking stomach ache.
It does,
You know?
man. You're like, dude, that was a bomb commercial, and then you eat it, you're like,
Right. Oh, I should have done that. I should have done that. So do you operate and own the?
Yeah,
or you operate the one in?
yeah, well, yeah, like it's a family business. So
Okay.
there's a couple people that own. Like my sister owns like 3 stores. My mom's still around. My dad passed away a couple years ago, but you know she still runs it, and my little brother is like the manager there. And
So where are your locations?
the original one's La Puente. That's the original. That's the
Puente.
original fish taco in Southern California, right there on Valley Boulevard, off the 605.
Yep, we got guys at stage up there too. That's our
That's our
staging
spot.
Where Valley and what? 605 and
Yeah,
right there.
dude. I mean,
Fuck,
just
this guy's
wait
like
right-
everywhere we stay.
East or west?
Yeah.
East or west
East
of
or
the.
west.
Dude, there's
of
always
the
something
605.
going down
East or-
in Bassett. Like in Bassett right there, there's always something going down.
Oh no, right. That we have a great story of one night we ended up with a car chase up there close around Valley in the 605 in that neighborhood. This fool did not want to give it.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah,
dude
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
want to give it. He didn't want to give it up, man. He's just fucking. He took cops from Harbor, the 110 in the Harbor area, all the way around the city, and then looped back around and ended up in the chase up there by the Valley, 605 in Valley one night. It was that dude pointed a gun at cops, put a gun out the window, or he actually was jumping out of the car with a gun in his hand, and we had it all on camera.
Yeah.
Guy got out of this car, the fucking cops lit him up with like 10, 12 rounds. Dude had I later, like a year later, I found out from kids in the neighborhood that was up there on another story.
Yeah.
I asked them about that story, and they're like, "Yeah, we know that dude, and then he lives right down the street. He's a vegetable now, the guy."
Oh, yeah.
And the dude had a fake gun. There was a fake rubber gun the dude pulled out.
Yeah, there used to be like a duck farm, like right off the freeway. Remember?
right, yeah.
Used to find dead bodies there all the time.
Oh yeah, dude,
Where at the duck farm?
the duck farm. It hides the smell, man.
Yeah, like-
That's where
Yeah,
you
it
dump
is true.
bodies there all the time, right there.
Dude, like
That-
I used to work at the original store, like in the '90s when I was younger, like and man, dude, that was before like people even knew about like paisas and like paisa.
yeah.
So it was like
Right.
they were still underground, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so like you just see so much things
the
going on.
MA and all that shit, right?
It was just so crazy. Like there was tattoo shops in the back and always
Right.
pulling their guns out. And,
Yeah,
like,
it was gangster
It was
back
really
there.
crazy.
The duck farm was gangster.
And I grew up. I mean, I'm blessed to be able to grow up in that. But then still like keep my head in the taco game. Just kind of like just like okay, George, and he's like shooting guns in the air, and I'm just like, oh, all right, well, I'm gonna go make a burrito, dude.
So how was it? Let me ask, how was it going to school, and then when you got out of school, you would go to work?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like, I had probably had it the less harder than my older siblings because they would have to miss school sometimes to go to work and help out my parents. But me, yeah, after school, I would go manage one of the newer stores like Azusa or something like that. I would go on my downtime.
So basically, because of the family having the taco shops or the business so long, you really just got right. You went to school and went right into business.
Yeah, my mom. There's actually a picture at my restaurant, like from 1978, when like the year they opened up the restaurant, and like my mom's pregnant of me right there. So like literally she literally working the lunch truck, like was like, yo, I'm gonna go have my son. I'll be right back. And then, you know what I mean? And then
I gotta go get Omar out of here. I'll be right back.
And I just been like pretty much blessed with like the whole like culture in the family since the very, very beginning. Yeah.
So did you guys, because you had Mexican food all day, all night, did you guys just, when it came to dinner time at home, was it still the same food? Or did you guys just go straight up? We're gonna eat this
I
regular
mean,
eat?
I typically we grew up like just in the suburbs and like Puente, so
Kpook,
there's everything over there. It's snappy, you go in and out. I mean,
Do you ever have fucking meatloaf and mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
That was Pook's asking?
No, I didn't
my
really
mom would
say
cook.
that.
My mom would cook though too, and then we usually have like I literally like we were like the hub for all the like my family members that were slowly coming from Mexico over here. So we always had someone that was like an aunt or a mother figure always cooking in the house. So
Right.
we also had that
Right?
too. You know what I mean?
Because they're always cooking.
Always cooking. Some flantas.
Yeah. I learned how to cook at a very young age. You know what I mean? So it's
Oh, of course.
Me too. Mac and cheese, grilled cheese,
Exactly.
hot
Cheese.
dogs
This guy-
with cheese.
You are the worst.
Cheese.
You are the worst cook.
I cooked a pretty good ham once. Remember that ham?
I'm gonna whip you guys some fish tacos today, some potato tacos, and I'm gonna give everybody a little sample so you guys can try it and and see what it's about. I'm not.
Do you guys have breakfast?
Nah,
no. So you don't.
We do it. We got the ensenada breakfast, what I like to call, which is like the hangover cure, like the shrimp cocktails and ceviche and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
But you guys aren't open like from 6 a.m. What time do you guys start? What time
like
do you guys
9 to 9. 9 to 9. Most stores are like 9 to 9, 10 to 9, 10 to 10.
See, when I first met Omar, and this is I can say he was a business pioneer at a young age because I was going to like this club called Gaba's Chocolate Bar and things like that, and he was at the club. Not dancing, not rapping, not shaking his ass, but in the corner, cooking fish tacos.
Hustling tacos.
And he was slinging tacos, and where now everyone has trucks or they're outside. He was in the patio whipping fish tacos out. So you give me a couple tacos, go dance, and then come back.
No kidding.
Well, I got tired of everybody always like, yo, where's all the tacos at? And so I was like, all right, well, you want?
I'll bring the fucking tacos.
Yeah, all right, well, just make sure that you put me in a little spot, and I'll bring you out. Well, you know what? That's one thing that my parents always taught me is hustle. Hustle. And if I ever needed money, I always had that outlet to be able to go like, hey, well,
nothing wrong with hustling and feeding people, man. That's fucking awesome.
It's a win-win, dude.
Right.
It's like, dude, like you don't even. It's not even like work. When you really have the passion in doing something, and people enjoy it, and like people wait in line in the rain and all that stuff. It's just a very humbling experience to be able to.
We don't have to wait in the rain anymore, right? Now that we know you and you're on the show, right? I just come to the side,
dude.
So how long you known Kpook?
I mean, probably over 11, 12 years, huh?
At least
well, I don't know about that.
Well, no.
The better part of 12 years.
I know for sure it's over 2 because when you were at Gaba's and doing the hip hop spots and stuff. So it's almost like he had hip hop tacos, fish tacos, because he was at.
What's Gaba spot?
Gaba was a club on Melrose. That was just
trendsetters,
It's the same place where I had that talk with Will I Am.
Yeah.
So, right.
It was
thank God you had that talk with him, right?
It was like the hipster. It was a hipster takeover, like the from the west side. Like how I started slowly moving to Boyle Heights.
Sure.
That was like right before I moved to Boyle Heights.
Okay.
It's like that whole
Boyle
Silver
Heights
Lake takeover.
That place is so hip now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So.
No, it's not.
It's not hip.
Yeah, no, they got shit going down there.
Even if you want to get shot, cool.
It's
I go to a shooting tonight.
It's not a very good neighborhood to be strolling around in.
No. You can't really stroll, but
they got sets there, They got sets.
So did Echo Park, and they're really cleaning that up.
And Silver Lake, that did get cleaned up. The old school families are sticking around because that's their homes. But no, it's being what's the word? Retrofied?
No,
what's the word?
Gentrified.
That's it, right?
But we would talk about like a reverse, do it like where we open up like Mexican restaurants in like nice neighborhoods and like make it a little bit more authentic. Like we should do like the reverse. Like probably, I don't know if that will work ever.
We gotta just try it.
Right? Like get like the chicken and waffle spots in there, like for real.
But before you got rolled up, you knew Omar before you got rolled in. So you're going to the clubs and getting your tacos. Okay, all right.
But I didn't really. I saw the spot. I saw his spot off of over there on Bellflower and Alondra, but I didn't really go there all the time. And then
what's the name of the place?
Taco Nazo.
Taco Nazo?
Yeah. Nazo is like an emphasis. It's like a word of expression. Like it can have double meaning. Like ism, like tacoism, or like a taco can have a double meaning, like the taco.
Orgasm.
Yeah, like
that's
the taco.
How good those tacos
you get
are.
that too.
Right?
Some people do get orgasms.
Right, you get an orgasm in your mouth, right? When you get a good taco in there.
Wait, why are you talking?
An orgasm in your mouth?
Yeah, it's like a foodgasm. There you go. Now, but there's like a double meaning. Like taco could be like the heel of your shoe, which is like the tacon, which is like either a boot or like a girl's heel or something like that.
All right.
Or like if a soccer player makes a goal with his foot, that's a taconazo,
Taconazo.
No, that's a
like,
goal.
Taconazo.
Yeah, what I mean? That's what it is. So it's kind of like and then also like in the 50s, there was like a guy named Piporro, and he was like famous in like the Mexican cinema. And like he made a song called.
Is that the one with the big hat that everybody knows?
Well, no,
they all have big hats.
It's kind of like the Pedro Infante guy. It's kind of similar to that guy, but But he had this song called El Taconazo, and it was kind of like grab the lady and let's go dance.
Let's go dancing.
You know what I mean? Like,
All right.
let's go get cheek to cheek. You know?
Do you also let's get cheek to cheek? I like that. Do you also do like catering and stuff like that?
Yeah. We do full on-site catering. We like to cook on-site mostly when we do catering. So we'll be doing the Sundays at the downtown.
Downtown Sundays, and when he does caterings at events at the park.
I was gonna say, did you get him in there, or was he already there?
No, he was already there because we have friends that are mutual, but right now I am trying to, because they just had catering today.
Yeah.
They have catering on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I went up to the guy who does the catering, and I said, hey, I have a friend that does catering too, because they didn't have no fish tacos there. Because remember you told me to look for spots that don't have it, and I noticed that, and I said, hey, let me see if I can get him in, because now that I'm in there, I want him to go ahead and spread the word of his tacos. I mean, because they're good.
Yeah, like we started as a lunch truck, and we do the lunch truck like for special occasions, like only special people.
You still roll it out?
Yeah, the reason why we do it is like someone like Azul, and the person that he'll be like, he has like cool little backdoor parties. And we do like special events. We've done stuff for the Dodgers, the Lakers. Like we try to do like kind of like just like low key, where we don't like to sell like in the
like private party. Like it's a private party thing.
Let them know about that. Count Bates D1 that you did.
Oh yeah. Well, how I met a lot of people in the hip hop industry was through a spot in Pomona where my sister used to have a restaurant in Pomona on 2nd Street, and it was a taconazo, and it was big, and they had bands there, and it was a pretty famous spot in Pomona, and she converted it to a taconazo. And like the 2nd or 3rd year she was there, I started a weekly there every Friday, and we started bringing in acts, hip hop acts, and like everybody from Black Eyed Peas, everybody was like went through there like in the early 2000s, late 90s,
Yeah.
And then that's how I get to meet people, because after that I was able to, I had to go promote, and I met a bunch of people, so people would always see me in the streets like, "Yo, where's the tacos?" Because I would,
you gotta fucking like carry a cooler with you constantly.
Dude, I would have to like
a backpack full of fucking tacos.
Or like a
taco up, everybody.
Or like a trench coat, like burritos inside of it. Like
guacamole. Hold on.
So there was an event today down there at the Grand Park.
They do something every Tuesday and Thursday. They bring food trucks out
to
just. For everybody that works around.
For works around there, right.
And they do their thing, and they get to go right on the park, and everyone that's coming from
the office buildings,
City
right?
Hall
Yeah.
And all the,
so
all
do
the courts.
the taco truck, or not the food truck, like kind of like craze that's been going like for like the last 5 years. That the TV show back in the day where have you ever guys? I mean, I know you say you have you used to be a taco truck, but so do you not? I mean, with the restaurants you have, do you find that it's not like? I mean, you guys aren't into that, or you guys don't use that as a platform?
It's not that we're into. We're into that. It's just that that's like to me. I think a lunch truck is more to like start spreading your word or your kitchen out to like the public. So like, if I'm gonna open up in LA, I'm gonna make a lunch. Like, say I'm from Las Vegas and I want to open up a restaurant in LA, I would start a lunch truck first and start like feeding the mayor and all the people and getting the word out.
Yeah.
So you can eventually open your restaurant. Because the lunch truck is kind of hard to man and go different places, and,
right?
And then like
is it hard to flip money and make money off a lunch truck?
I mean, you can make, but I mean, everybody has different levels of how much they want to make. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you know what I've seen, because now that I'm starting to see all these lunch trucks, I've seen regular standard food that's just like a hamburger and fries, like $13, and I'm like, wait, it's just a regular.
Well, no, they have like the food trucks they have out there now. I mean, everything's specialized, man. I mean, everything's like a fusion food and Korean tacos, and they do like mac and cheese has its own like food truck now.
I've seen grilled cheese, like
grilled cheese.
Let's have a grilled cheese truck. Okay, what do you want?
No, what I'm saying, what I'm getting
sounds
at is
good to me.
No, I know.
Grilled cheese truck, mac and cheese truck.
He fucking followed around all day. This guy, he's got the fucking 8-year-old palate. He loves mac and cheese. So cut little wieners up in it for him. That's all he wants. But like the food truck game, like it's I mean, it's
a game.
No, but as I'm saying,
no, it is. It's a game.
Can it be lucrative? I mean,
I think so. I mean, it depends. I don't know. It's all about your concept and
your food. Obviously,
I think that's what it is. I mean, a lot of people have good following. Like, if I can I mean, it's mathematics. I mean, depending on your overhead and how hard you want to work.
Right.
Like,
it's a hustle, right?
But
Like you said,
basically, you don't have to do it.
if I'm my own cook and I have maybe 2 people working with me and I'm doing that my 9 to 5, you're making some good money. But if you have to pay someone else to run it, man it,
rent
you
the
need training, I mean?
lease on the truck.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said,
that's
it adds up.
Propane.
Yeah, but if you're the dude, and a lot of people, it gets tiresome. So
Right.
you probably would want to like get into a restaurant.
And
you can make more money in a restaurant. That's
Right,
why I'm
a brick and mortar, right? Yeah.
exactly.
So do those food trucks? Do you know that they have to be licensed to be? Can you still just like set up shop wherever you want with those things,
Well,
or do you have to have like clearance like from the city, like
You do have to get a little bit of clearance to get inside there, and they're gonna inspect you just like they inspect everybody else.
Yeah, like the
restaurants.
restaurants. Yeah, you have to have now every lunch truck has a later grade. So you either have A, B, or C or something like that.
Oh, the lunch trucks even have
Yeah,
a
they
grade
have it
now.
now.
No
Yeah,
shit.
So
because you're dealing with rodents and everything else.
Well,
and
no,
all
I know,
that
but
kind of stuff.
come on, dude.
Rolling rodents.
Rolling rodents.
Rolling rodents.
You know the food trucks. Some of them post up, and you know they don't.
no,
I mean,
basically what it is so that
food trucks can be nasty.
They know that there's people handling that truck that knows about the safety about health. You know what I mean?
Right.
I always tell my employees that you have the life and people in your hands. You know?
Right.
So
you have their guts.
Yeah, you pretty much.
Your guts in your hands.
So every little mistake, every little thing that you could do, it can affect somebody. So you have to be able to have the courses and the classes to know what you're doing because this is. But that's what it's to protect us pretty
Right.
much. You know what I mean? So
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened at any one of your restaurants?
Or events you've been at.
events.
You ever had a lady have a baby in one of your restaurants?
No, but I've had like people being beat up. My wife beat up some prostitute.
Yeah, she said, "Fuck that."
Well,
not
no,
in my fucking
she
store.
threw a taco at me, and this is why I married the lady. So because I was like, man, this bitch is down for me. You know what I mean? So basically, this girl was like whoring herself out for food.
Really?
In the parking lot.
Yeah.
So
That's how good the food is.
That's how good the food is.
That's how good the food
Man, I
is.
don't like to brag, man. I'm gonna let you guys taste it, but if you
Wow.
but if you become a hooker after this, like I didn't tell me I didn't warn you. You know?
all right.
But
if any of your stores been held up?
oh yeah, man! Like the first day I brought my well, she was my girlfriend at the time. I was like, yo, I need some help on the paperwork, and she came to help me. The first day she came to help me, and she quit a cool job that she had just to come and help me, and she gunned in my face. Rainy day, and put me on the floor. And
No
she was,
shit.
She was like freaked out. She was like, "Oh my god, I quit my job for this,"
Right,
like,
right. Fucking tacos.
Wow.
You know what I
Taco
mean?
Nazo.
But yo, man, like I think now, she's married me now 4 years later. I could say honestly, with all the confidence in my body, that we are synonymous for Mexican food in Southern California.
Nice.
Like we are
Taco Kings.
Not
Not an advertising for Taco King.
there's no competition out there, and if there is competition, they're either family members or people that used to work for us. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, of course they're gonna be good. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean?
And what was funny was how me and Omar reconnected was because on my Instagram.
'Cause you like to eat.
On my Instagram, I have a lot of every time I go out, I have pictures of food that I'm going to, and I went to this spot and I took some pictures of it. And there was some fish tacos, which says Ensenada Tacos. It was in not Silver Lake, but over there somewhere by my own house in Los Feliz. And I go over there and I start eating, and then I post pictures of it. Hey, great tacos. The next day I get this one. Hey, you need to come back to the hood. Next time you're in the hood, come check out these tacos.
Oh, fuck Omar got a hold of you and fucking said, hey, man.
You eating all this food and going places. You ain't came to the hood and eat these
Yeah,
tacos.
man.
And I'll never forget one day I was just about to get a pastrami pizza from Downey Pizza Company.
Wow.
And I'm sitting in the parking lot. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna go get. I just had one, and I thought that was just amazing, right?
Yeah, they make it pretty good.
Pastrami pizza.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm sitting in the parking lot, and I'm about to go and get it, and then I looked at my Instagram, and I said, oh shit. And I call him up. Yo, it's Kpook. What the fuck, man? I'm hungry, man. He's like, oh man, I'm about to leave. I said, I'll be right there in a couple minutes. I'll be right there. Went there, dude. He gave me, here's this. Try this, try this, try this. And I'm sitting there taking pictures going, hands down, I'm done. This is number one. This is the best fish taco. Here I am. So, and then.
Yeah, we have a thing at our store. Like, the first time's free. Like, if you never tried our fish taco, like, we even have a thing.
What? You feed people for free?
Like, my theory is, instead of giving you discounts and all that stuff, I'll give you something so you could try it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if
So
you
you-
like
yeah,
it, you're going to be like, yo, this is worth it. You know what I mean?
all right.
You know
That's
what I
a
mean?
fuck- that's
so
cool,
right
man.
now, we got a promotion on Yelp right now. if you check in on Yelp and buy a drink, you get a free fish taco. What a deal, right?
Right.
And then because usually people that are Yelp, they don't know about me, so that gives them an opportunity to try my best product. And
Do you ever have any like bad Yelp reviews or people talking shit?
Dude, you know what? I have a very I don't know about. I mean, our store has a really high success rate, but yeah, of course, always.
I mean, you get the fucking negative fuckers
someone,
out there.
I like this place better, or
Right.
you know, or they had a bad experience, or like say like their taco wasn't as crispy as they wanted it to be, or something like that.
So yeah, you get the normal little shit here and there, but
yeah, but you know what, man? Like I have the best customers in the world, dude. So it makes it easier for me to just keep like trying to like make sure that they're okay, because like there's people like Kpook that like, you know, hit you up and say like, hey man, like come check out these tacos, and if I don't follow through with the good, you know, quality and experience and everything like that, and attention, then I make Kpook.
Then I'm talking shit on Kpook.
Yeah, you're like, dude, those tacos were whack, bro.
First time I went myself. Then I told him, hey, I'm gonna bring my grandma. I brought my grandmother. She loved it. Then the next time I brought another guy that was in prison with me, I brought him. I'm like, yo, dude, I got this good fish taco. And he lives in Vegas, but he was out visiting. I brought him, and he like hooked us up, and then I brought this girl, and so he's hooked. And now they're like this. Like now they all, when they come to LA again, they're like, let's go get some fish tacos.
Right.
Like they already they're hooked in now.
Yeah.
Because I brought them there, and they're like, this is good quality. This is so. It's nice that he does what he does for first time customers. Matter of fact, I think we need to show some of the. Can we show some?
Yeah,
of the food?
let's let's do that.
But also let's we got some music here before we get into the food.
Oh well okay. Well, let's. Right. Besides cooking tacos,
Okay.
what else do you do?
Well, like I said, when I got really into the hip hop community through my sister's restaurant in Pomona, but ever since then, man, I've always, you know, kept in contact with all the people that I collaborated with, and I've been producing music for the last maybe 7 to 10 years, and I have this label called Water the Plants. We also have a radio show on K-Day 93.5 every Saturday night from like 2 to 3 in the morning. But that we were breaking new talent, like breaking new artists, LA, like anybody that wants to submit music or anything like that. We're kind of like free for all, where we get to play whatever we want, where there's no format like given to us. So we're like gonna be able to play everybody's music that we know that we feel is fresh or tight, you know, and we play, you know.
Do you go to the show? Are you on the air? I'm
one of the personalities. I'm not the main host. It's hosted by 2Mex, which is the artist that I'm promoting right now. He's got an album coming out August 15th, and then he's got a single out right now called L'Hospital, and the video just dropped today on Tiny Mixtapes. And then they premiered the whole video on there, and
so we got the exclusive video.
Yeah, today was the first.
We got exclusive video right now.
Exclusive.
All right, cool.
Exclusive.
You know, we need one of those fucking horns here. We need one of them fucking horns here.
We
need one of them horns, Lou.
Tracks. But besides that, 2Mex, for those of you who don't know 2Mex is from.
He's from LA, but he's from LA, Midtown. Like he's Project Blowed. He's that Lamar Park.
Part of the Visionaries,
Good
right?
Life. And yeah, and he's part of the Visionaries. Yeah.
So
he's like a vet, but this is his like album that the first album he's dropped like in 8 years. That's like has a lot of weight behind him, and because the story on him is basically about a year and a half he went to the hospital because he had complications due to diabetes. He was undiagnosed, and when he got there to the hospital, it was too late, and they had to chop off his leg from the knee down.
Shit.
So right now, he had to come through all that, and the adversity through that, and the PTSD of all that, and like he put it all in this album, and it's pretty intense, dude, and it's really cool. You know what I mean? And it's a good story because it's bigger than hip hop. It's musical, and I feel like it could relate to a broader audience than just his LA fan base. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And even though that's probably one of the strongest fan bases that I've ever seen that support him and love him so much. Like he's one of the guys that they're just always spreading love and hope, and just the fact that this happened to him and he was able to come alive out of it and still be able to, you know, not be salty about it and spread love and be positive.
Push the music
and push the music. I mean, it's just a blessing for him to be on our label and be a part of the growth of our company. So I'm kind of like a jack of all trades as far as like the entertainment. Like I feel like I'm a servant. So when we started this radio station, it also was like to serve the community, play dope music, break music that we think is tight.
Good tacos.
Make good tacos, and I get to live that all day. It's like,
and not only that, He's a big-time Dodger fan.
Yeah.
But we'll get to that when we'll get to that.
Bam, bam, bam.
You think Dodgers going this year?
Oh man, this is their chance.
Every fucking
We say that every year about this time.
We say it every year at a time.
This one is like superb.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's what we said last year.
Fucking solid.
Superb, bro. I'm like,
Hey,
man.
Blue, we got more
Dude,
Dodger fans here.
every game, like last year, like, yo, we're gonna lose this one, you know.
Right.
But this time, it's like, yeah,
Right.
it's
No,
not over
I know,
till it's
man.
over, baby.
Last year I thought, fuck, man. Even when Puig came on, man, I'm just like, fuck, this is it. But he hasn't even produced as much as everybody else the rest produced.
He doesn't
man.
have to.
No,
No, that's what I'm saying. At least, and you know, that's probably,
that's a good thing.
And it's probably,
I mean, when your
it's probably
star
a lot of,
is
well, that's what I'm saying. It's
your
it's
worst
probably-
player, that's awesome.
It's a lot of fucking pressure off of him. Now that we've spread the field, I mean, every fucking spot is fucking
the two
tight, man.
Corys are incredible.
Defense,
And younger,
bats, and younger. They're all ready to go. So, fuck yeah, this year, Dodgers.
Yeah, dude, this is my chance, dude.
You don't
World
do it
Series.
this year?
Done.
I bought in World Series tickets 4 times in a row,
Right.
so and it hasn't happened. So this is the year right here, you know. 5th time's a charm, you know.
All right,
Fifth
so
time's a
we're gonna watch the video. It is a 4-minute video, so if you want to bring the footage or the
Yeah,
food
just
while we're
some
watching the video, we'll get eating. Here we go.
Yeah.
About 45 minutes. Man, I'm gonna go into surgery and get my leg amputated from the knee down. So pray for me and send positive energy my way. Thank you for all the messages. I love you. And I
This is
appreciate it.
footage from his Instagram. He pretty much, this was his only communication with all his fans while he was in the hospital. So this is a montage of all his Instagram clips.
Okay.
While he was in the hospital.
Right.
Never been so in love that you just wanna kill yourself, or at least disappear. That constant feeling of I don't wanna bother you. Secretly, it's my biggest fear. Overthinking is the curse of a mind that wants answers to a question that we shouldn't have asked in the first place. Ribbons make the present so sweet, but get tossed aside. We all wanna get that call before we go to bed. Just know that what's wrong with me is all in my head. Mental illness, as they call it on this earth's surfaces. That's just a government scam for insurance purposes. The love that is deserved to us at times may have deserted us.
Write me a love letter. I read it every day. Roll it in an ocean bottle, let it drift away, drift away. Write me a love letter. I read it every day. Roll it in an ocean bottle, let it drift away, drift away.
The hardest thing to do in life for me is to be happy with it. To let the night turn into morning feeling satisfied. Sometimes if I don't get the feel as if I'm almost died, it's like I've cheated myself out of being alive. You see, my best friend Memo died in my arms, and ever since the times I want to inflict nothing but harm on myself. Since my last breath couldn't bring them back to life, it's hard to let go of you when I'm holding you tight at night. In fact, that's why I try to make my kisses so magical. I'm trying to make something happen that doesn't seem logical. I'm sure it's trauma and it's all psychological. It could explain why I don't seem to be afraid of dying at all. Guilt is most difficult when it has no justification, and the love you seek is there, but you haven't mastered the patience. That's why the hospital has so many patients. That's why most see hurting and we don't even say shit.
Write me a love letter. I read it every day. Roll it in an ocean bottle, let it drift away, drift away. Write me a love letter. I read it every day. Roll it in an ocean bottle, let it drift away, drift away.
We're too exhausted, working on our own wounds, driving to work, choking on exhaust fumes. The more I try to find me, I feel that I've lost you. I'm trying to sell myself without having it cost you. We have our hang-ups, just don't want you to hang up. I know we've all been abused, abandoned, and banged up. Some of us grew up with no kind of protection. Just know, rolling with me, that we're heading in the right direction. Overthinking is the curse of a mind that wants answers to a question that we shouldn't have asked in the first place. Ribbons make the present so sweet, but get tossed aside. We all wanna get that call before we go to bed. Just know that what's wrong with me is all in my head. Mental illness, as they call it on this earth's surfaces. That's just a government scam for insurance purposes. The love that is deserved to us at times may have deserted us.
So it's one of his performances through this.
Nice.
Everybody went
Nice.
nuts. Everybody went nuts. It was a benefit show for him right when he got out. Yeah, 2Mex is down. He's holding the flag for one of the plants right now. Taco Nazo. Like he's the
Fuck
man.
yeah, man.
Premiere.
World premiere.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, these hey Omar, these tacos are bomb.
Thank
Better,
you, man.
way better than Taco Surf.
Oh, I appreciate that, man.
Way better.
Hey, man, everybody, I don't hate on anybody else. I mean, I have a theory, man. If you make it more than 5 years in the taco game, man, you deserve to stay in business. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, they've been around. Do you have? Because you said, I mean, you've said it twice now.
Yeah.
If they've doing if they're doing fish tacos, they've somehow are related. Do you have a story of Taco Surf? Are you allowed to say the owners of that used to work for you, or
No,
this or that? Is there any correlation at all?
Like everybody that I mean, not say every. I mean, honestly, is most. I wouldn't say everybody. I would say most. Anybody that's popular. I don't know how. I've never heard of Taco Surf.
Shut up! Don't lie to me. Don't lie.
I swear.
Don't lie.
I wouldn't lie. Dude, anybody can tell you I'm not the kind of person that likes to lie because I'm horrible at remembering my lies. So I just keep it 100 all the time. You know what I mean?
If you're gonna be good at lying, you gotta definitely be good at remembering.
Right, exactly. So yeah. I mean, but like there's a lot of popular ones in LA. Also, you know what? I don't like to talk about anybody.
Those things are gone.
But I've noticed, like, all the major brands, I'll put it this way. Think of all the major brands that sell fish tacos in the last 10 to 15, 20 years. They don't even showcase the fish taco no more.
Right.
That should tell you something.
Okay.
And not only does he have
You know what I mean?
fish
So
tacos, he has
all the major brands. Think of all the major brands. That's not what they're showcasing anymore.
Right. No, those were good. That was good. I would definitely come there and eat like 20 of those after drinking one night.
I don't think you can handle 20.
No, I probably couldn't handle 20 of those. But the little Taco Surf ones back in the day, remember how they were small?
Yeah, they were small.
They're two biters. They're two biters.
Like breaded.
Two biter.
These things right here, these burritos. I mean, these.
Yeah, that's legit. Those are legit.
But not only does he have tacos, because I've tried he has other items there. He has tortas.
Yep.
He has shrimp cocktail.
The Mexican hamburger.
The torta. But everything that's there from burritos on down, you can get the fish in there. He also has shrimp.
Yeah.
So everything is there.
Do you any like veggie plates? Do you have any
Well,
type
the
of
potato
veggie
taco,
thing? Like
and then we have a bean
right?
taco. We have veggie burritos, and
Right. So I mean, you could
cater to everybody.
You cater to everybody.
Yeah, we'd like to. I mean, but we don't stay away from from what we're known for. And we're known for the fish tacos, and that's what we
Hey,
showcase.
whose Pepsis are those, Scotty? Whose Pepsis
That's
are those?
yours. Those are yours.
Can I have one of those? Yeah. Can I have one of those?
Those are Mexican ones.
Omar brought those right on.
Old school Pepsi here.
That's they got the Mexican sugar.
The Mexican sugar, bro.
All right.
That's the real sugar.
Get me fucking jacked for working the night.
Yeah. You're gonna get another one by the end of the night. You're just gonna need another one.
I remember back. There was a store when I was working at American Apparel. There's a little Mexican shop over there, and they would sell the Mexican sodas for $1. And I was like, "What's so big about these?" And this guy was like, "You got to try one of these Mexican Pepsis. You're gonna love it." And I was like, "Man, this thing is great."
Oh, yeah.
But now they're Now they're in all the markets.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody sells them now. Like
Right. Yeah. The old crushes, orange soda, grape soda,
Man.
strawberry soda.
Strawberry. You know us black people love that fruit flavored.
So, do you have any
soda.
other promotions that you're doing with the restaurant besides Yelp right now, or do you want to anything else you want to tell the audience that addresses?
Well, yeah, sure. Let me give you all the locations.
Yeah.
We have
lay them out, Omar.
the original, of course, La Puente. We have Azusa. We have South El Monte. We have La Habra, and of course, my store, Bellflower, and then we have the Walnut store right across the street from Mount Sac. So,
Wait. Bellflower store is your store, and then what's the last one you just rattled off?
Walnut.
Walnut in the city of Walnut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you said the Walmart store.
That's what I thought he said too. Where the fuck says he set
Walmart?
He set up shop in the back of the Walmart.
Oh, he's making money if you're in Walmart. Yeah. They're coming in there
No,
to buy
the
all
city
day.
of Walnut.
Yeah, Walnut.
Got it.
Hey man, English was my second language. You gotta excuse my grammar, but
It's my first language. I still have a problem with it.
and
I still have the problem too, always.
Yeah, Pook, you do have a problem.
But you're Blaxican.
Blaxican. See, bro.
I compare
Blaxican Caucasian.
This guy's always been down with the raza, dude.
Oh yeah.
The raza.
Yeah, he's always been down.
Pook gets along. He gets along with everybody. That's why they miss him in TI because we were just saying on our last show that the people that that are incarcerated, locked, all the different cultures. Pook Kpook used to be able to keep it chill and keep everybody kind of mellow. And
here's my thing: as long as you can say hello in every language, it's all good.
What is that? A fucking Hallmark card? What is that?
Shit.
Hola.
Hola.
Come on, man. You just have to come up with some kind of like something you guys can relate to. Once you can relate to something, then that whole barrier's gone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, women for me.
Yeah.
I want to be able to talk to you.
You want to be able to say hello to every woman in the world?
I want to be able to say hello to every woman in the world.
All right.
Damn.
So this how you doing? But this has been a wonderful day. I'm so glad that you came to the show.
Yeah, thank you very much, Omar, for coming through and feeding us.
Oh man, it's my pleasure. Like I said, I'm a servant. I'm a servant, man. When you guys ever need my service, please don't hesitate. I'm always here.
And you're there most days at the Bellflower store?
Pretty much.
Okay, I have a question about the Bellflower store because I know he has a little fish taco stand, and then he just opened up.
Well, yeah,
the restaurant.
Well, the thing is that we kind of like reamped a little Dairy Queen kind of little stand, and that was my original spot. But next door there was like a bigger building, like about 3 times the size, that was vacant for a while. So I told the landlord, let me take over. And recently, I think it was
it's been almost less than a month.
June 9th or something like that. June 9th, I think we were. It was the first day we opened there, and it's now we have like more seating, and hopefully by the September we'll have the beer and wine.
All right.
So have a little cerveza with your taquitos,
So are you still keeping the small?
Yeah, and the small one will be open on the weekends, starting this Friday.
All right, cool.
Starting this Friday will be.
So you just trying to got the money just coming.
We gotta get those tacos out, quick and out.
And then the Yelp thing. You said if you come down, you get buy a soda, you get a free taco.
Dude, there's no
can't beat that.
Dude, come in.
How long does that last for?
It's nonstop. It's nonstop.
Nonstop. The taco drop.
Infinity. You come.
See the man. See Omar.
I can tell you I'm the best. I can tell you that this and that, but you have to come try it for yourself. That's what it is.
So Omar, before you leave, tell the crowd and the people that are watching and our fans and our
tens of hundreds of listeners.
Can you let them know how they can get a hold of you?
Well, hit me up on social media, Omar or Taco Nazo, anything on Taco Nazo. So Instagram Taco Nazo, Facebook Taco Nazo, or Water the Plants Instagram and Water the Plants Facebook, and also iLove2mix.com, and of course if you want to get that record and if you want to learn about any more artists that we're working with or collaborating, not only just music, athletes and stuff like that we're kind of like bringing like artistic people and turning them into entrepreneurs and helping them build their brands and stuff like that. It's a really cool thing that we're building. You can log in on watertheplants.org.
So you're almost like Jay-Z, huh? You just grabbing everything and
no.
I'm
just, like I said, a servant, bro. I'm a servant. I'm here to help people be successful. Money has never been the motivating factor or the inspiration in my life. It's always been like the purpose. You know what I mean? The reason why I've made my restaurant so successful is because I want to create the culture and build that tradition and keep going with that tradition that my family has set for me. So that's been my purpose and why I wake up every morning and build that brand. And as far as Water the Plants, I have a lot of friends that are musicians, artists, and stuff like that.
Right, so you got to do something with it,
right?
Yeah.
And I've learned a lot, and I want to be able to share that and spread that with them, so they could feel what I feel, and they could be kind of like infected by this like positiveness of trying to give back. And I think that's the key to life, and as long as I could continue to do that, it's like I don't even sell tacos no more. The way I look at it is I create jobs, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? It's just the way you think about it.
You know what
I mean? Like literally, like I got the machine going, so now I got 53 people working with us,
creating them tacos
in one location. You know what I mean? If I get to open up another store, that's hopefully another 53 people that I can affect and help grow and get to use my vehicle to get to wherever they want to get to in life. You know what I mean? And that's the key of life. So, nobody works for me, and he works with me. Yeah, exactly.
With you, yeah.
Exactly.
There's one thing that I'm gonna tell you, and it really gets me every time when I go to one of his stores or his event. When you order some food from Taco Nazo, and then they tell you how much it is, and then you give a tip, they make you feel good because they go tip tip. Hooray! And what happens is they say it so that all the workers say it. It's tip. They go tip, and they go tip tip. Hooray! And then the next guy in line is like, I ain't gonna let this guy outdo me. They better say tip for me.
You guys are making your fortune on fucking tips, huh? Out tipping
So
everything.
you kind of feel guilty, like, I better tip, because if you
if you don't tip hooray,
you don't hear tip hooray, you're a cheap mother.
No, but the tacos are worth tips, right?
Oh,
absolutely.
No, it's not
Thank
the
you.
tacos. It's the service.
It's the atmosphere.
It's the whole atmosphere, the whole service.
Absolutely.
It's worth giving them a tip, like saying, here, take it all.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys in Long Beach or what?
Yeah, Lakewood. I'm in Lakewood area. So
Dude,
yeah, the Bellflower store is close to me. So
You're
I will
right
be.
down the street.
I will be visiting. Let me
The whole
convert you.
LOUDLABS crew will come one
Give
day.
me. I want to know as soon as the beer and wine license goes through.
We don't have beer and wine right now, but VIP tequila all day.
All right.
That's good.
I like this guy.
And so when you get your artists, 2Max and some of your artists, when you get together, come back again, and that way you can stand there. And we'll let your artists
we'll
do their
showcase
thing.
some 2Max. Yeah, bring 2Max through here.
We'd like
and
to
then,
have 2Max in the cooking in the kitchen,
right?
And performing. We'd love to have that.
Oh man, dude, if you can come and just perform for you guys, it'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Like
that'd be awesome.
Like a live performance, would be
You
awesome.
know what else? We'll get some more tacos.
And we'll get more fucking tacos out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, you can't get me without the tacos, bro.
Right.
It's like a full package, bro.
You can't get tacos without Omar, and you can't get Omar without the tacos.
It's like
all right.
I was
all
like,
right.
yo, like they're like I told them, oh, these guys are gonna interview me, and they're like, why are they gonna interview me? I'm like, they probably want tacos.
They probably want tacos. No, but for real though, thank you, Omar. Thank you for coming.
Omar, thank you. All right, so listen, we're about to get close to the end of the show, and we always like to do our cooking in the kitchen. We usually have somebody in, but Lou Man has been so hot lately, so we're gonna let him keep it going for us. Lou Man, you have anything to say? How'd you feel about today's show?
Man, I feel today's show was great. I think it was a great show, kind of different. You know, we had a man that owns a few restaurants, loves to cook, and serves bomb fish tacos and cocktail shrimps, and his restaurant's bomb, dude. I've been there a few times, and man, you won't regret it. It's guaranteed. So I love the fact that he chopped it up. Everybody got to know my man Omar from where he comes from and what he does. You know, I think it's a great segment for the show, man. We should do this more often.
We will. Anybody out there, you know, you can find DJ Lou Man at
DJ Luman 1982 on Instagram or Facebook, DJ Luman, or you can see me right here, LOUDLABS show, break beats and rhymes. You know, I'm out there.
Or you can find me, Kpook the Mayor, on Instagram, and you can just go ahead and find LOUDLABS show or LOUDLABS inside on Instagram also, and you can contact us and say, hey, I got a story to tell and I want to come on the show, but you better be dope. And we're looking for DJs. We're looking for everything. We're not holding back on anyone because we want to interview you and let people know what's really going on. Let the average person know, the average Joe know what's going on with your life and what's happening. So we're gonna bring the show to a closing end. Another one in the books. Another one coming soon. Keep it tuned in. Turn on your YouTube. Tell your friends. Tell your mother. Tell your cousin. Tell your father. And we're gonna go out like I always do to my man from Soul Train, Don Canitas. We get peace and soul.